Hello there you guys, welcome to another of my live videos, and today I'm going to be officially updating you again on some more latest news. Yes, the breaking news now is yes, Lukaku is officially a Manchester United player now. It is 100% guaranteed he is officially a Manchester United player. He's currently given an interview that I'm going to explain in a minute. But yes, he has signed for Manchester United. He has currently now officially completed his medical in LA, which is fantastic news, and he's officially a Manchester United player. And yes, he's basically given an interview, I think it is to ESPN, and he's basically been asked a question: Why have you joined Manchester United? Why have you chosen Manchester United over Chelsea? Was the question, and he's basically quoted out, it's the big. Why would I say no to the biggest club in the world? The club who's got hunger to win the league again. The biggest club in the biggest club, the best history, he said the best fans, biggest stadium in England. And he basically said he wants to be challenging for trophies every single season, and he thinks, and we're all adamant, and this is what he's basically said in interview, that he can do this at Manchester United. So basically he said, why would I say no to the biggest club in England, best history, best fans, and all this. This is what Romelu Lukaku said in his interview, and he's basically looking forward to coming to Manchester United. I said I do have concerns about his first touch. These concerns are about Lukaku, but now we've got to be ecstatic about this because it's our second signing currently of the summer so far. But it's beneficial for us for the US tours. He's Premier League proven, very good in the air, good at leading the lines, scores bag full of goals. He's a very prolific goal scorer, and that's what we need at Manchester United. And that's what Lukaku can do. He's also tall. He's good at bullying defenders. It did look in the ascendancy that he was going to Chelsea for months, as it's been reported Chelsea had come in at the final hurdle, to try and snatch Lukaku offers, as Chelsea did match the 75 million bid. But he's currently preferred a move to Manchester United, which is fantastic. Right there, guys. Which is absolutely fantastic, guys. And I think some of this could be with Lukaku's relation with Paul Pogba. I think they've known each other 7 or 8 years, and I think they live nearby as well. So that could be one of the main reasons why he's joined Manchester United also. And also in the past with Chelsea, he's won the FA Cup, and the relation with Mourinho and Lukaku, as I said, is basically up and down, but problems will get solved in this. And Raiola, who currently represents Lukaku, represents Ibrahimovic, represents Mkhitaryan, oversaw the deals of Paul Pogba last summer and the rest of the deals, and he could be getting a cut of some of this money as well. I think it's 75 million, or is it 15 million add-ons as well? I think it is that, or it may be 90 million, or is it 75 million? Not quite sure. It's one of them anyway, guys. But yes, it's fully confirmed he is an official Manchester United player. But he's got good physical attributes. I said he's good at physically going around defenders. Last season, 25 goals in 37 appearances. He likes basically play up front on his own. I said in the last couple of years, he has become basically an isolated figure as Romelu Lukaku. But yes, guys, he's officially joined Manchester United. He's a Manchester United player. He's completed his medical. It's all been finalised out now. It's been fully announced. We've got Lindelof now on the board, and we've got Romelu Lukaku on the board, guys, which is absolutely fantastic news. But yeah, that's the main reason why I said he's been asked. I think it was on ESPN. He's had the interview, and he said it biggest club in the world, which is true. Biggest club in the world, biggest stadium in England, best fan base in it, best fan base. Fantastic history also. And he just wants to be competing every single season for trophies, and he feels as though he's going to get that at Manchester United. He also said before he wants to play in Champions League football, and he said at Everton he wants to be. He's got a good pedigree as well. At Everton he wasn't going to get what he wanted. He could score goals, but he wasn't going to be winning trophies. He wasn't going to be in Champions League football. And coming to Manchester United, he's going to be in Champions League football, and will. I do have slight concerns about him. I think he's a big game bottler, as I said. He's not very consistent against the big teams, but at Manchester United, he's coming to a big, massive club to experience a fantastic facility. and we'll just see how he participates. I think he will develop himself well. As I said, you've got to give these players chance, and he's got good pace as well. So I do have slight concerns about Lukaku, but there we go. We've fully confirmed the sign of Romelu Lukaku, and it's there's been Instagram videos as well with him and Pogba and all that. So yeah, fantastic news, guys, to get your second player on the board. Obviously, Chelsea are annoyed that they've missed out on this because they look like they're in the ascendancy. But I will be jealous, because Chelsea are in for quite a lot of players. If they get Aubameyang, AC Milan have been there as well because Aubameyang is a good player. By Borussia Dortmund's talisman. Belotti, maybe Morata, then I may start getting a bit jealous of Chelsea, if they do sign them players. Arsenal currently after quite a few players as well. Obviously they've got Lacazette on the board. But yeah, and the latest news about Ethan Perisic, guys, according to reports, it's been going for months, and he's dropped a massive hint on a lot of social media outlets that he's basically forcing the move to Manchester United from Inter Milan. Some people think the deal's off. I don't think the deal's off about even Perisic. I think Perisic is very, very good in the air, very strong, very good at going around defenders. Even Perisic would be beneficial because we do need that dedicated width, and he would help and support Martial, of course. But as I said, he's not the worth the price tag that Inter Milan has set out. As I said, bids have been rejected. I think a couple of bids have been rejected by Inter Milan in the past. But no, I don't think we could still get him for the reasonable fee. We've had bids rejected, as I said. Could we get him for the fee that we want to get even Perisic? We've obviously we've put Darmian in the equation as well, and £20 million also. So we'll have to see what happens. More things will update about that. I think Jose Mourinho is keen at getting even Perisic in, because he's basically forcing him to move to the Premier League. I think got 11 goals last season, got 8 assists. And he's one of Inter Milan's standout players as well. Right? But I think, yes, guys, with the Wayne Rooney thing, I think it could be unveiled today sometime. The news that he's officially joined Everton, as he turned up at Everton's training ground, and Koeman's offered him some warnings, give him some warnings about his behaviour and stuff, and going to his boyhood club where he was back in the day. And we can't grumble. What he's achieved at Manchester United has been absolutely fantastic, guys. Every single domestic cup, obviously dropped out of the England squad, scored 253 goals, the all-time top goal scorer, but we can't argue what he's done for us over there. I just think in the last 2 or 3 years, Rooney hasn't been himself, he hasn't been able to develop himself right. But yeah, looks like he's going to Everton. I think we're going to be paying the contracts off, so he's going to be getting quite a bit of this money, is Wayne Rooney. But yeah, we need to replace him with someone better, and I think he's going to be signing on a 2-year deal, and I think guys, it is a free transfer, or we still made it be demanding a transfer fee. But I think he's going to be unveiled today that he's going to be going back to Everton, where it all began, and Fergie got him in 2004 for £28 million, I think it was, which was a fantastic signing. You can't grumble what he's done for the club. He's been absolutely fantastic. He's had irregular starts under Jose Mourinho, and he's not first choice anymore. He's not the player that he was, and he needs to move on. And yeah, so looks like he's going back to Everton now. So yeah, but for the US tours, the players I'd like to see in the US tours, I think Januzaj maybe in for the US tours, but I still want him to go. I think Real Sociedad had been linked to him. The Sunderland reserve. He's failed to establish himself though, Januzaj, so I do really want him to go. Smalling, I want him to go. Some people say they'd like him to stay, but I think Smalling may go. Teams have been heavily linked with him, as he did receive a lot of criticism last season, but he could be still there for the US tours. Jones also may go also. Luke Shaw, I said at left back I'd give Luke Shaw a chance, even though he did receive criticism last season from Mourinho. I'd still give Luke Shaw another chance there, because he's basically our advanced left back. Ashley Young, I'd get rid of Ashley Young as well. Fellaini probably may stay, to be quite fair, guys. Fellaini, I don't think Fellaini's good enough. We need someone who's more attacking, who's got the ability to be more attacking and more defensive. I think Fellaini's just a flop. I just don't think he's any good, Fellaini. And yeah, I think they'll be the players that'll be going. Yeah, guys, I think they'll be players that'll be going. As I said, the Lukaku deal has ended the interest in Morata. It's jeopardised probably the deal for Matic. As I said, Matic, I'm not really bothered about him. If we was to get him, he'd be an utterly uninspiring signing if we was to get him on the board, because I just don't highly rate Matic at all. He's a Chelsea reject. You know, I just don't like his style of play or anything. He's slow. He hasn't got hardly any tempo to his play, and I just don't think Matic is any good. So I wouldn't like him on the board. But yeah, guys, Fabinho still looks realistic. No, Fabinho, I'm not quite sure, sorry. Perisic still looks likely. Obviously, we've got Lukaku. Morata, interest ended. I'd still basically, before when he was our main priority, I'd still preferred basically Morata over Lukaku. But as Real Madrid had been stubborn and, you know, I said showdown talks had been completed at the Bernabeu of holding an exit for Morata. He'd had his wedding, he'd had his honeymoon, you know. It'd been slowly going up for months and months, and it looked realistically that it was going to happen. But we'd had bids being rejected all over the place, and Real Madrid were just looking more in the region, you know, to prices, you know, that it wasn't worth that price, and they were looking into the region for about £80 million. As I did say, Morata's got a good pedigree as well, you know, he can score goals. Real Madrid is not getting the starts that he wants, as he can't, because Real Madrid's built all around Ronaldo, plus Benzema as well, so Morata's not going to get in that first team, but he probably may go to Chelsea now as we've ended our interest in him. So yeah, guys, we'll have to see what happens about that. But yes, Lukaku is officially a Manchester United player. As I said, Premier League proven, Anderlecht, West Brom in the past, Chelsea in the past as well. And I'm looking forward to seeing how he participates on the US tours and how he participates in the league next season. It's going to be fantastic, guys. And Joel Pereira has also, signed another 4-year deal at Manchester United. We was all adamant anyway he was going to be on the US tours. You know, it's fantastic that. His contract is now to at least 2021. He's currently been on loan, I think, at Rochdale in the past and a Portuguese team in the past as well. I think he'd also took over John Stone. Was it an injury or something like that? He got first choice over Sam Johnstone at one point, Pereira. He'd currently made his debut last season at the last game of last season against Crystal Palace. And currently made his debut in the FA Cup game against Wigan last season as well. But yeah, guys, we know where the problems lie in the team. We need that cohesion back in the team. We need that confidence back in the team. We need that inspiration back in the team. We need that firepower. You know, we need that player that's going to bring them goals in. As you said last season, we didn't leak many goals, you know. But with Lindelof and Bailey in that at centre-back and a few other options there with Blind and also, you know, we could keep a lot of clean sheets and don't leak a lot of goals. And if we still keep David De Gea, who's potentially the world's best keeper in the world, that will be very, very beneficial for Manchester United, guys. And yeah, we're having positives now in this transfer window. We're getting a lot of positives, as over the weeks we've had quite a lot of negative reports and stuff from the media and all the reports and stuff. The positives is that Martial's staying, as he poured cold water on the speculation about the Arsenal move. Said it was a false rumour, which was fantastic from Martial. I said he needs to improve on his game, but he will improve on his game and develop himself well more. Fantastic news that Herrera's staying as well, because he was fantastic holding that defensive midline last season. So yeah, we've had a lot of, I think, but he needs to get pushed up to express himself more next season. But to be quite fair, we've had a lot of positives we've had positives now in the transfer window. As I said, we've had negatives over the last few weeks. Lukaku's at Manchester United, fantastic. Lindelof's at Manchester United, fantastic. So yes, guys, and when more things update later on, guys, I will be notifying you guys about that. But Lukaku has basically said the main reasons why he's joining Manchester United. As I said before, Riley Ola said he wants him to come to Manchester United. He still preferred a move to Chelsea, as he's played with Chelsea in the past, and he basically said there may be still unfinished business to do, but he's quoted out, he's had an interview, he said the big, good, fantastic fan base. biggest stadium in England, one of the best clubs in the world, fantastic history, and that's what. And I want to be in the Champions League and all that. And this team is hunger. This club is hunger to win the league again, and that's what basically Lukaku said. And in situations like this, in circumstances like this, that is always beneficial to get the players that you want on the board by having a good history, by being in the Champions League, by having a fantasy fan base, and all the rest of it. That's very, very beneficial to get players on the board, and that's what happens. But now, yes, Lukaku's fully completed his medical, and he's officially a Manchester United player, as we did not expect, and we are all shocked. So anyway, guys, I am now going. That's about it. When more things update, I will be notifying you guys about that. So take it easy, guys, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.